Good day, collective. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your awesome energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new videos. I am doing a channel messages and collective tarot reading. So I am going to start with my collective messages. I collect messages or downloads that I hear throughout the week that I feel like will be pertinent for the collective. Sometimes there's a lot, sometimes there's not. So bear with me. This week I just heard a couple that I feel like would bear some relevance to the collective. When I was meditating, and then it's weird because I saw again these words in you know, my daily life, I was like, you know what, this has to be something that I'm supposed to share. So the words priest came across, and the word Christ came across. Now, these can be somebody's last names. These can be somebody's priest as a, you know, vocation. Christ could be short for Christina or Christine, or maybe Christ as a last name, Christ Kringle, with Christmas coming up. So they can mean, you know, many things. And so if you have those names, or maybe you are, I mean, I don't think a priest would be watching this, but if you know somebody who is vocation is a priest, or maybe it's a last name of sorts, like, you know, Jason Priestley has priest in his name, so it could be something along those lines. Like maybe it's a last name, but I'm like Christ with Christine, Christina. So maybe you have somebody in your life with those names, or maybe Chrissy, something along that line. Maybe this reading is for you. But I also heard that, and this could be racy to bring up, but I also got that there could be people out there who had trauma with the church, or with clergy members in general, or even lay people who are in the church, or maybe you went to private school or something along those lines. This reading could be something in here for you as well, as far as the messages I was receiving. But for others, it could be turning towards clergy, or like a Hierophant energy, somebody who knows something more than you as far as getting advice from somebody, or wisdom of some kind. Maybe it's a mentor you need to turn to. But I was getting like a Hierophant energy, like a religious person, but it doesn't have to be religious. It could be somebody who knows something and has more knowledge that is able to help you move along in some way. I also had a weird situation this week, and I'm not going to go into the situation because it is a long situation, but it boiled down to bullying. And so I feel like that's an issue, and I feel like there is a lot of bullying going on in the country right now, with the, you know, people who are political, let's say. I'm not a very political person. So I don't really have much to say regarding politics, but I'm just hearing bullying, and as a whole in the country, we need to stop bullying. But if you can look at yourself in the mirror and feel like maybe you're a bully, or people are not scared of you but are intimidated by you, maybe you come off that way, maybe your tone. So it might be something that you need to work on, and maybe you need to be introspective to realize that that is how you come across. Maybe people have said that before, like your tone, or maybe you give an attitude or something along, or you're unapproachable. So maybe it's the energy you're giving, or you know somebody who is giving that energy and you're falling victim to this. This is something that is, I feel like, becoming more commonplace because the people that the country is looking up to is that way. And, you know, if our leaders can do that, then, you know, it kind of is a trickle-down effect. Then obviously, you know, the civilians can do that. And it's not okay. We can't make that okay to do. And it needs to stop. And as adults, we need to help, you know, get rid of that bullying that's happening, because it's not just happening, you know, in public, but the cyberbullying with our children and our grandchildren and online and, you know, throughout commercials and social media. There's a lot of bullying that's going on, and I think there needs to be a massive change with that in general. And I'm also hearing that a lot of people are using their status to make others feel uncomfortable, which is another part of bullying. Like they are better than you, or they can do something to you if you don't comply, or name calling, or being belligerent. It's not an okay, it's not okay to be like that. It's not okay to think that it's a normal, personality to have. And as you know, when you're younger, there's oftentimes people are bullies, or oftentimes people are victims of bullies. And as you grow up, you know, those people who were bullies back in grade school or high school, they're often trying to seek amends to the people who were victims of their bullying. But then there's some people who are proud of it, and it's really, really heinous what people are capable of saying and doing. So just to keep that in mind, and hoping that there's a change. But it's something that I've heard a lot, and bullying has become definitely bigger and badder, and it needs to be eradicated ASAP. And we as a community need to do something about that, and vocalize that, and not be afraid to come forward if you're a victim of it. All right, so that's my messages. Is more like a rant, I feel, but it was just something that I felt like I had to communicate with you guys for this week. I'm going to move on to our tarot deck. Now let's do an overall energy card. Let's shuffle through the overall energy for this reading for November 2024. Shuffling for the collective. Oh, not November 2024. I guess we're still at the end of October for this week in October, Spirit. What does the collective need to know for this week in October? Of course, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you fall upon it, you're meant to fall upon it. Make sure if you feel keen to do it, then please share it with your friends and family. There might be healing messages in here that they would like to hear. It would help spread my healing messages, as well as get my channel circulating, and that would be so helpful for me. If you could click on like, subscribe, or comment even on it, it all helps with circulating my channel, and is so appreciated. All right, Spirit, thank you. Okay, so first card to come out is leadership. So this week you might be asked to take a leadership role in a situation or lead a group is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody up at a whiteboard actually who is giving a presentation. So you might be asked to maybe step into a leadership role at work or at school. Maybe I'm hearing debate club. Maybe you are leading a some kind of group. I'm seeing people sitting in a circle. Maybe you're leading a group. Maybe you're actually in some kind of counseling session where you're leading a group, and you are a healer trying to do work that way. It looks like there's a decision that needs to be made. So maybe you're up for a position of leadership. Maybe you are getting a promotion and it's time to decide on if you're going to take it or not. Maybe this involves moving or a lifestyle change of some kind with this position, and it's time to decide on that. This could also be a decision. It says make decisions based on your heart's true desires. So maybe it's time to, you know, move forward with whatever it is that you've been stalling at. Maybe there's somebody that you've been dating for a long time and you've been waiting to, you know, ask for the next step, whether that be moving in together, whether that be marriage. You know, depending on where you're at, it's maybe moving on to the next level of the relationship. It's time to decide if you're going to move forward or not. So it's time to, you know, kind of take the bull by the horns and remedy a situation. And time to decide on what it is to do, what your plan is, where you're heading next. Start trying to establish some goals and what you'd like to do. Make those decisions and put them out there. Put them into the universe. It's time to, you know, time to decide. What is it that you need to decide is what I'd like to know. What are you working on? What is it that you... What choices do you need to be made? Are you looking to move somewhere? Are you looking to maybe schooling? Maybe you're looking to where you're going to go to college in the next couple of years. Maybe you are looking at new career choices. Maybe you're trying to decide if you want to start a family. All right, Spirit. What does, thank you. What does the collective need to know for their greatest good? What does the collective need to know for their greatest good for this week's reading, Spirit? Shuffling for the collective for this week. What do they need to know? Okay, so the first card to come out, you know, is the most energetic card, and this is the Knight of Wands. So that is something that's here for a good time, not for a long time. So something might be coming into your life where it's not going to last that long. It might be an opportunity for you, but it's only sticking around for a little while. This might be like a booty call or some kind of situation like that, or a situationship that is coming in. Maybe your twin flame is coming back into your life and they hit you up and they want to see what's going on or where you're standing. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like there's some kind of lesson that you're not learning with this energy. Maybe one of you likes the other more, and although you agreed for it to be just physical, you're catching feelings. There's a lesson, I feel like it's a cycle that you're in with this type of, I'm not saying it's one person, but it's like almost like a type you have with somebody that you don't want to establish an actual relationship. It might be you keep people at arm's length because you don't want them to get too close. You're afraid of getting hurt. Spirit, what else? Thank you. Okay, so I mean, this is radiant energy. The sun is radiant energy. I do feel like the first thing I heard was children. You know, does this person have children? Or maybe you have children by this person. You're stuck in a cycle that there is something that you are blockage here. Chariot in reverse is blockage. You're not going anywhere in this. Yep, not going anywhere. Not moving. In fact, you might be losing friends over this. Maybe you're fighting with friends. Maybe this has become an issue. It's like maybe you're so radiant. I feel like your friends might be even jealous of you. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention, or do get a lot of attention when you come around. And it's causing jealousy or a rift between people. I'm going to have to clarify some of these cards. Spirit, what else does the collective need to know for this week? What does the collective need to know for this week, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Okay, since I'm not getting anywhere there, I'm going to shuffle my clearing deck so I can clarify some of these cards to get the deeper meaning of what is happening here. Okay, so what do we mean by this Three of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Can you clarify the Three of Cups in reverse for our collective? Three of Cups, thank you. Yeah, you're overthinking something. We have the Eight of Swords. So you're overthinking something that has to do with your friends, or they're overthinking something, or I feel I just heard jumping to conclusions. They might think they know, but they don't. King of Swords. Somebody's warming up, or maybe trying to send a message to you and it's not getting through. That could be like sending you a message like, you know, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. It could be actually a text message or something along those lines. And it's feel like they might be trying to get something across to you, but delete, delete, delete. They don't know what to say. And we do have the Three of Cups in the upright now with this information, or in the Hermit. So there, I just feel like there is something that somebody needs to say but is afraid to say it. Somebody needs to come forth with something, or needs to ask a question, but they don't, I feel like they don't even want to know the answer to it. They might be afraid of the answer. I do see, though, if you come out of your shell, or come out of feeling like you are not wanted, then you'll find out that you are. You're the sun. Like I said, you're the sun. People want to be in your energy. But you have this feeling of, you're in your head about seeing someone, or feeling like you're blocked. But in reality, you can go out and have a good time with anybody. And maybe you need to focus on the people who want to have fun with you rather than the people that you think you are supposed to have fun with. There are other people out there who see you as a treasure and who want to spend time with you. And if those other people don't, then maybe that's on them. Let's clarify this Hierophant, please. What do you mean by the Hierophant, Spirit? In reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Shuffling for the Hierophant in reverse. What do we mean by the Hierophant in reverse? What do we mean by the Hierophant in reverse? Thank you. Okay, there's a definite situation that you need to learn lessons on. And this is definitely something that's not working out with the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles not working out. And then we have the Death card with that. So this is something coming to an end, but it's going to be for your greatest good, because that's where you're sitting as the Empress. So whatever this energy is, it's for right now. It's fine. But it's going to end. And this is where you're going to be. You're going to learn a lot of lessons from it. You're going to take a lot away from it. But there's going to be it's going to be a rebirth. And then people are going to see you as this Empress who has so much to give. So I'm hearing, don't get too caught up in this energy, because it's going to change very quickly. As fast as it came in, it's going to go out. And you might be hurt by it because of ego. And that's the only reason. You weren't in love with this person. You weren't in love with the idea or a situation or whatever it is that came in and out. You like the idea of it. It stroked your ego. And as soon as you realize that, you're going to understand, like, you know what? You're right. It's over. Next. Because you can feel that you're this energy. You took a lot away from it. And now you know how you want people to treat you. You're not going to sit in this stagnancy anymore. And you're going to find people who appreciate you rather than not. Appreciate you rather than not. I held up the wrong cards. All right. So let me pull a conclusion card for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say for this concluding energy for our collective. Spirit, I am shuffling for the concluding message for this week. What does the collective need to know for this week? What does the collective need to know for this week? Thank you. Okay. So we have kitchen witchery. Abundance flows easily and effortlessly into your life. Be in gratitude. Your higher self chose this card because you're entering a joyful period of abundance and manifestation. The Empress. Enjoy it. When kitchen witchery visits you, you can rejoice knowing that the hardships of late have come to an end. You might feel lighter. Spiritual guidance is easier to understand, and solutions to problems flow freely. Take advantage of this time and get clear about your desires as to what you asked for now is very likely to manifest with ease. This card will also appear when many opportunities are available to you. So it is a favorable omen for job seekers or when seeking support such as from a loan investor or donations. In a reading about your career, this card is confirmation that now is a good time to move forward with any stalled plans or begin working on a new project. If you have thought about asking for a raise or promotion, receiving this card is your push to go ahead and ask for what you desire. In a reading about love, this card is a positive sign for marriage or the start of a new family, especially blended families where many moving parts are coming together to form a whole. Of course, for singles, this card means not only love, but many options to choose from. You might find you are attracting more people than usual. So that's exciting. Radiance, attracting more people than usual. Many parts working together. I love this. It's a good time for you guys, a good energy. All right, so keep it up. Keep that energy high and vibrant. All right, don't let those bullies, don't let that get you down. We are better than that. We can vibe higher. I know we can as a community. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for just paying attention and listening and spreading my healing messages. It does mean the world to me. I really, really appreciate everything you do, and it means a lot. So if you can keep on doing that and maybe do a little bit more, I wouldn't be sad about it. All right, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. All right, see you soon. Bye, guys.